This is the automation zone. In today's tutorial, we'll learn what the self parameter or the self keyword in Python actually is. This video might get a bit confusing. If you do not have any idea on what a class is, please look at the description. I provided a link for the same. To understand what the self parameter is, let us look at a sample program. Here I have a class of employee. Let me go ahead and create an object of my employee called EMP. Way I do this is I assign this to my class name followed by a parenthesis. Let me now make object variables or instance variables of my employee by the name has age, and let me assign this to 30. Now inside of my class, let me create a function called as printAge. Now because this is a function inside of a class, it can also be called as a method of a class. Because it's a method, it accepts one mandatory parameter, which is right here. By default, this parameter takes the name of self. You can have any other name, but I prefer to keep it self because it's a standard to be followed. Now inside of my method, let me go ahead and print the value of self.age. And in the end, using my object of employee, I'll go ahead and call the method printAge. Now by understanding the working of this function called printAge, we'll understand what the self parameter actually is. Now if you look at this code closely, you will see that self.age is nowhere mentioned at all inside of my class. It is mentioned outside by the name of employee.age. But when I run the program, it works perfectly fine and 30 is printed. So what's happening here? You see, whenever you go ahead and call a method of a class, the object is passed automatically inside it as your first parameter. Let me repeat. The moment you call a method of a class, so printAge here is a method of a class. When printAge is called, the object called employee is passed in as the first parameter. Therefore, what's happening is, in this method right here, self now becomes employee, hence self.age basically becomes employee.age. And as you know, in line number 8, we have set employee.age to 30. Hence, when we run the program in line number 9, print.age is printing employee.age, not self.age. And the code works perfectly fine. Now we'll do something even more interesting. What we'll do here is I'm going to call the method by itself and pass the object here manually. Now a method cannot be called by itself. It needs something to reference it. Here the reference was an object. Now what we'll do is we'll reference it by using a class. So class dot method of the class, and I'm passing in the object of the class. Let me remove this. By default, the exact same thing should happen. printAge should be called. I'm passing in employee as an object. Self here should become employee, and self.age should become employee.age, and therefore I should be seeing here 30 being printed twice. One for line number 9 and the other by using the class reference. Let me run this. As you see, 30 is printed twice. So this is what the self parameter actually is. Now that we have understood what the self parameter is, let us look at a much more complicated example. Let us look at an example from our previous tutorial. Here I have a class of employee, and let us try to understand the constructor or the init method by using the exact same logic. Now the init method also has a parameter called self, and as we have learned, whenever we call a function, the object is passed as the first parameter. Remember the first parameter. So self here basically becomes employee1, and to understand this I can replace all of the self inside my function with employee1. Tom, good, and the value 31 basically skips one parameter, hence Tom is assigned to my second parameter, your name, and so on and so forth. Let us look at the example right now. This becomes employee1.name is equal to name, which is passed from here, which becomes Tom. Employee1.lastName becomes good. Employee1.age becomes 31. This is a working of a constructor in Python. In the same way as we talked earlier, print details here can be either called by using employee. So employee dot print details. This would work. Let me go and first replace self here. Let me print this. So this works. The other way, as I mentioned earlier, is by taking the class name, calling out the method, and passing in the object manually. This is to prove that the working of self is exactly how I have explained it. As you see here, the same value is printed twice. If you have any questions regarding the self parameter, please do comment below. I will be sure to get back to you. If you like this series, do like and share my video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching.